What is up, skate rats? So I told you last week about the challenges I want to do for cash. I got Jacob here, so I'm going to challenge him to something that is truthfully really easy within his skill set, but I feel like he's going to get frustrated pretty quickly. So I'm going to. So the first, it's a line. You got to do a line. I don't see you do a ton of lines. First thing is up to you. A flat ground trick, whatever flat ground trick you want to do.
Okay.
The next thing is there is a wood bank over here that's kind of goofy. He was doing front 180s on them last session here. So flat ground trick, front 180. And then he has to board slide the flat bar here, which he did a bunch of times. You don't have to do the whole rail. And then over there is a mini ramp bowl corner, feeble fakie.
Okay, easy.
Because you guys wouldn't know this, but I learned how to feeble fakie a couple of months ago, and I've been doing them on everything he's bitched out on, just to send him the video and be, you know, I'm the feeble fakie king. So all I want to do is see him take that title back and take cash from me. So you'll have 10 minutes. If you can do it in 10 minutes, you get 20 bucks. If you can do it in 8 minutes, I will pay for ice cream after this.
All right. Nope, I already shot it. Oh! Fuck, I might have broke it. I think I'm done for today.
So that definitely did not work out. Jacob's gonna chill for the rest of the day. He definitely doesn't get the money, but I'll still buy him ice cream. But I got Eli here, and I haven't skated with Eli much, so I kind of want to see what he's able to do around the park. So there isn't a ton of obstacles. So your challenge is you can do two tricks per obstacle. The goal is to hit 20 tricks. You get $1 for each trick you land. You can repeat tricks just on different things. And if you can do 20, then I'll give you the 20 bucks and buy you ice cream afterwards.
I think I got that.
You've already done 2 on the pyramid anyway.
That's true. One more on this. Put that over. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't got many tricks. Just big ones. Fuck, I did 50, I did feeble. Rock and roll.
You want to arrow over it so you get back to the street section?
Yes, sir. Second on this, short slide, transfer. Forward slide, the ledge. Forward slide this. 10. 5-0. Short slide to fakie. 11. Hop shove him flat. Not too flat. Five oh. Got 11. Front one to bank. 12. Second. First flat count trick, didn't land the first one. Four. 13. One more flat ground trick. 15. One more. I did 2 on that. Board slide, park and block. He's 16. Scrap that. Too low for me.
You got one more on the bowl corner.
Sir, do a nice stinky feeble pitch. I lie to you people. Saying tricks I'm not landing. This be 16. Four side. I did that. Holy shit. So yeah, 50-50. 17. I'm so tired. You count that?
You fell off.
Oh. It was cooler, man. Front one, the big ass thing over there. Okay. Man, let's shove it. That's 20. I'm dying.
Okay, that was too fun to watch. Even though I'm squinting a crap ton, I did not keep count at all. So I'm gonna have to do that when I edit. I couldn't even tell you if he did 20 tricks or if he did less, but that was very entertaining to watch. He went really hard for really no reason, which I waited to the end to tell him that. He only used about maybe 6 minutes of his time, but I am going to have to pay him when we get back to the van, which I'll film a little clip of that because my wallet's there. But I hope you guys did enjoy this, and then after that, we'll probably appear getting ice cream. Jacob's doing okay though.
Heat stroke.
I got a fucked up arm. Woo!
I already did film an outro for this, showing us getting ice cream and that, but it's been a couple of days and I have an update on Jacob, so I rather just film this again and share that. But we did get ice cream. Jacob fell on his arm, as you can see. So he actually fell with his arm locked out fully and his elbow bent the wrong way. It doesn't really look that bad on camera unless you really slow it down, which I'm not going to, but he fractured his elbow. Now it's just a hairline crack and he doesn't need surgery, so that's good. He's gonna be in a sling for about 6 to 9 weeks, kind of depending on him. He did say he's down to still come out on some sessions and play filmer and that, so we'll play that by ear and see how that goes. Switching gears now to Eli. So Eli really impressed me.
So I don't really know Eli's bag of tricks. I don't know what he likes to skate. I know he likes to skate bigger transition, but that was about the extent of what I knew. And with him wanting to come along on more trips, I wanted to know if I bring him to a manual pad, if I bring him to certain skate parks, like, is he going to be miserable? Because of course I don't want that. I'd rather plan trips around everybody if I can. So that's why I decided to give him a challenge that wasn't necessarily difficult. And when I was filming, I was kind of, sloppily keeping a count, and I kind of suspected he was at 19 at the end, but he went so hard trying to do everything in a line, which blows my mind, because if I was going to do the challenge myself, I would work my way through the park and just do 2 tricks on this, 2 tricks on this, 2 tricks on this. I would not try to chain it together in a line. So he technically did sort-of-ish 21 tricks. I counted the board slide where both his hands touched. Normally we wouldn't count that. I counted it for this video to make it look like 20. And then he did actually scratch coping, but it was technically a 3rd trick on that one long, wide, mellow quarter pipe. He did, feeble, scratch, and then front disaster. So technically by the rules it wouldn't have counted, but in truth, I was just more interested in seeing how did he treat the challenge, how did he act around it, and he was just really entertaining to follow around. He has a ton of energy. And on top of that, he has enough control and board understanding and balance understanding that by the end of the session, just hanging out with Jacob and I, he had actually learned 3 tricks. So I think opening up his bag of tricks, opening up his mind, could be something just really fun for Jacob and I to do in the future, because he has the skill sets needed to progress fast. But I don't think he's ever actually paid attention to what should I learn next, rather than just like trying to scratch the biggest thing. Because when we got there, that's what he wanted to do, was like, whoa, this is a 10-foot quarter pipe. I need to scratch this pool coping. So once again, really awesome, really rad dude to skate with, and I hope more videos come about with both of them. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and as always, thank you for commenting and subscribing. Have a great day, and keep pushing forward, guys.